What's up, everybody? J-Heat Sports Media coming at y'all again with that fire as always. Spitting the hot topics and getting the sports conversation started. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Football, basketball, and boxing. Let's get into some basketball. The Phoenix Suns versus the Denver Nuggets. NBA playoff action. So Game 3 was a nice one. It was a must-win for the Phoenix Suns, and they delivered. No doubt about it. Game 3 posed some matchup issues for Monty Williams to figure out, some rotation issues with one of their leaders, Chris Paul, being out of the lineup. It posed a rotation concern for him because you're missing one of your leaders, but more importantly, your floor general, the guy that, when all else fails, going to make sure he keeps that ball moving, keeps it skipping around. Monty had to figure that out with a hot Denver team that was deep, has been playing well with and without Jokic on the floor in these playoffs, and they got something to prove. They got championship aspirations, and they serious about it. They don't want to hear all the nonsense about any failures they've had because they fully healthy now. Joker got his sidekick with him, Jamal Murray, who has been a stud when he needs to be. Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon. They deep. They got guys coming off the bench contributing. They playing D. They moving the ball. And they got the home court advantage throughout the Western Conference playoffs. And they held home court the first 2 games against Phoenix. They say a series doesn't start until somebody wins on the other opposing team's home floor. Well, they took care of business. And the series we still don't have all the information we need because Phoenix was able to hold serve on their floor. How did they do it? Well, Monty Williams, he knew that Devin Booker handles the ball well at the point guard as well, even when Chris is on the floor. And Kevin Durant, since he's been there, he's taken over some of those duties as well, taking the ball out of Chris's hands at times. And Kevin has shown he could do that in Golden State as well as in Brooklyn, and even a little bit over in OKC. So you knew you had 2 guys who you can trust to put the ball in their hand and make decisions for themselves and others. Just meant you had to get a heavier dose of them. Cam Payne, who I was hoping they brought off the bench to make a larger lineup, in my opinion, I would have liked to see a Kogi and Craig start, create a little length, let Kevin and Book handle the ball, and those guys play off the ball, bring Cam off the bench to run the 1. But they started Cam, and Cam stepped up. He did the best he could in that role. So I liked what I saw out of him. They're going to really need TJ Warren and Terrence Ross to continue to get some minutes and step up. They reduced Ayton's minutes in that game, in Game 3. Of course, I think mainly that was due to the fact that Ayton was in foul trouble. You want Ayton in the game. Sometimes I want him to be a little more aggressive and try to tear the rim down, but you need him to play D, to play hard, and to put pressure on Jokic to have to play D. But this is going to be a tough matchup. Nobody can guard Jokic because he plays the game the right way. He lets the game come to him. Triple-double last night. He's a tough matchup, tough for everybody in the league. In my opinion, the best center in the league, but now that the MVP has been awarded to Joel Embiid, he's got a serious case for it. You can go either way with them 2. But Phoenix, now they got to hold home court 1 more game to tie it up 2-2. Can they do it? Kevin Durant was really not playing that well in Game 3, although he had a quiet 39 to Book's loud 47. Book barely missed any shots, was aggressive, taking a lot of tough shots and hitting them, but that's what he does. He's a tough shot maker. Kevin was off, but he got to the free throw line, and most importantly, he stayed aggressive. Put pressure on the defense, make them know, regardless of what you're making or missing, you're going to keep shooting. He got to do that, and he's going to have to do that for the rest of the series. Forget about the efficiency numbers. He got to go for it. So we'll see what happens. I still think Phoenix is going to pull this series off. I think it'll happen in 6, which means they will win the next 3 games. Let's see if I'm right. All right, that's all the time I got. Y'all know what it is, and you know what you're looking for. J Heat Sports Media. Remember to like, subscribe, or hit the bell. Get at me in the comments. Let's go back and forth. You know I'm on YouTube, on Instagram as well, at The Vault JMU414 on Twitter, and of course, what's up TikTok? I'll holler at y'all next time.